Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today, and we are going to be in the Open Great League, and this is actually from early in the season, so you can see this trainer is a lower level, and that's just because, as I said, early in the season. So we're taking a look at some of the older videos, because I do have some people comment saying, hey, you never got to my video, or reach out to me on whether it be Twitter or Discord, and I would like to get to everybody. Unfortunately, I can't, but sometimes I do go back and revisit some older videos, so if you don't trash the video or anything from the Google Drive, sometimes I do go back and revisit it. But yeah, we're taking a look at a pretty solid team. We have Scrafty, right? We have that Hypno, and we have Jellicent. So pretty cool team. I don't see Hypno too much nowadays, but it's still a good Pokemon. And it looks like if Scrafty wants to win this, it will have to shield him. It is going to go ahead and shield, so it doesn't want to win this. So we'll be able to win that matchup. It does have a lot of energy. In comes Altaria, but at least you could throw this attack into the Altaria, right? So, yep, there we go. Right into the Altaria. And they'll be able to farm down, but see what comes in. It's going to be Hypno, so Hypno... I don't think you could farm down all the way, because they're going to get to multiple attacks. I mean, Fire Punch is resisted, but, you know, at least it does something. Yeah, they go for the Sky Attack. Another Sky Attack will KO, so yeah, you do have to throw the Fire Punch here. So Fire Punch is coming out, going to be hitting this Altaria for resisted damage. They actually shield, that's totally fine. In fact, I would prefer that, because they can't get the farm down beautiful, so they're going to be able to throw this attack right now. And Sky Attack will KO, but you could farm down with Jellicent, and get ahead on energy. This Jellicent is running Ice Beam as well, so we'll see what's in the back. Going to be in a Azumarill. 2 Shadow Balls, does it KO the bulky Azumarill? I've been in this matchup before, but it's been a while. We'll see. Oh yeah, it looks like it does. I don't know if that's an XL Azumarill either. That could play a factor, but yeah, it looks like another one will just barely KO, and Play Rough will not KO the Jellicent. Even if this didn't KO, you can get it down with a Hex or 2, but this will definitely KO. So we're going to see the Shadow Ball come out, and there we go. Goodbye, Azumarill. That's going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. We do have Scrafty into Talonflame. Okay, so this is not a good matchup. That's a Fire Spin as well. So we're going to see a switch into the Hypno. So they're going to go ahead and go for an attack. Most likely a Flame Charge. It is a Flame Charge, but still going to see the shield from the Hypno. So we're going to go ahead and throw this Fire Punch. Now, the opponent might think it's a Thunder Punch and they might shield it. I'm thinking that's probably what they will do. They do shield it. Okay, I mean, it makes sense. Thunder Punch would have KO'd after these confusions anyway, right? So Hypno can win this matchup if it shields. It looks like they clicked on the Fire Punch, so they'll be going for that. Yeah, so you can go for the Fire Punch. Going to undercharge it because you already clicked on it. And as I said, this is from early in the season, so like the denials may be a thing, or most likely a thing in this video, just pointing that out. But that's fine. Okay, Swampert coming in. Gonna go ahead and switch. Ooh, an attempted catch, and I think they did catch it. This is definitely a Hydro, isn't it? Yeah, it is a Hydro Cannon. Beautiful catch there. They're gonna switch out into Scrafty, so this is not good. At all. So they're going to go ahead and go for a Foul Play, which will get the Jellicent low. Oh no, they actually go for Power Up Punch. Okay, maybe they charge up for the Foul Play? Unless if they're running Acid Spray Power Up Punch, which would be very interesting. I have seen it, but very interesting. Ice Beam. Oh, well, that's right. Jellicent has Ice Beam to fight back with. So if you have Ice Beam, at least you have play against the Scrafty, right? Bubble Beam is neutral as well, but at the end of the day, Bubble Beam is not doing much damage. Anyway, that Power Punch, they're just continuing to go for Power Punch, which is very interesting. This Ice Beam will get the shield. Maybe it is Acid Spray. We'll see what they go for. You definitely want to go for the Foul Play for sure, right? No, just another Power Punch. I guess it is Acid Spray, but that's okay. We're going to see this actually be hit with another one. It still won't KO. Jellicent double resist fighting attacks. In fact, it's probably better to go for the Acid Spray if you are running it, because isn't that single resisted? But that's okay. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's single moved as well. I don't really know. But in comes Jellicent. Come on, that Focus Blast. Oh, no, not going to be able to get that. Would have been nice to see. But this is going to KO the Hypno. That is totally fine. Scrafty coming in. Scrafty is a great Pokemon. I love Scrafty in the Great and Ultra League. Probably more so in the Ultra League, to be honest, but I love the Pokemon in general. We do see a Hydro Cannon there, going to be doing a lot of damage, going for the Foul Play. Will the Foul Play be enough to KO this Swampert? I think it's going to come close. It looks like it does KO, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. We're moving on. We have a Scrafty into a Wigglytuff. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. Going to go ahead and go into Hypno. They're staying in right now, which is good because you want to get that as low as possible. Scrafty does not want to see it. They tried to catch maybe a Thunder Punch. Little do they know, there's a Focus Blast coming out. Tell me they don't shield this. Honestly, I think Diggersby survives it because of how bulky it is, especially if it's an XL one. Well, technically it survived it. I was about to say never mind. Technically it survived it, but not by much. We're going to see a shield going to be a Fire Punch, so unfortunate bait there, but Diggersby does go down. Okay, Wigglytuff comes in, which is good. At least you get the Jellicent on the Wigglytuff, right? So we're going to see this Fire Punch cut out. Fire Punch is going to get the shield, okay. This is totally fine. We don't know what's in the back, but at least, again, Scrafty needs to avoid the Wigglytuff. The Hex is also resisted, which is not great. Double resisted, that is, but gonna go ahead and shield. The shield definitely makes a lot of sense because, again, you cannot have Scrafty on the Wigglytuff. Maybe if the Wigglytuff had 1 HP, you could, but other than that, you can't. We're gonna see an Ice Beam come out. Let's see if the opponent uses their final shield. They do not. They let it go. And down goes the Wigglytuff. Couple more. They do get to an attack. Okay, so what did I say? 1 HP. Now you can bring in the Scrafty and count it down. And look how much that 1 Charm did, though. Still not great. Oh, Skarmory comes in. Alright, this is a loss anyway. So this is a loss, unfortunately. Scrafty does have some play against Skarmory, but like you need 2 shields and just power up punch through it. When you're down, when you have no shields, you're gonna lose this. But that's okay. Just gonna still stay in the battle. That's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. Power up punch gonna get the shield, and they're gonna go ahead and throw a Sky Attack, and this is gonna KO the Script. And that's gonna be a great game to both trainers. Very well played. Actually, they throw a Brave Bird. This is totally fine. Doesn't really matter. So good game. Let's move on to the next battle. Here we go. Gonna be Scrafty into Magnezone. You love this. A beautiful shiny as well. Really nice shiny. This is a great matchup. Wild Charge will do a lot of damage, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. It's going to be a Mirror Shot bait, so nice call there. That's not doing much, but it did debuff. The Wild Charge probably KOs now, so maybe shield the next one and farm down, but they actually shield themselves into a Zoom Out. Ooh, out comes Jellicent. So this is totally fine. The opponent is down a shield, right? You could shield this one. You don't have to. Ice Beam, it's a great thing you didn't shield it. I wouldn't have shielded it either because you could take 1 Play Rough. We're going to see this attack come in, the Shadow Ball. So as we know, as we've learned, 2 Shadow Balls will KO the Azumel. So trying to get to 1-1, not quite, not quite. And I'm going to go ahead and shield this. Another Ice Beam, I don't know, maybe they don't have Play Rough. But we're going to see an Overfarm, a good Overfarm. Another attack. I wasn't counting. I'm assuming this is just another Ice Beam. It is another Ice Beam, so again, could be single moved, we don't really know. This Jellicent can charge up to, it was max energy, I believe. Gonna go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball right now. Gonna undercharge it, so try not to KO, but it still KOs. In comes Magnezone, able to get off a Shadow Ball because of that beautiful Overfarm. Jellicent is a great Pokemon. We do see the Shadow Ball, and that will KO. And in comes Victreebel. Oh my gosh, out comes Hypno. Hypno with that super effective damage. I love shiny Victreebel, by the way. And that's a non-shadow, of course, because it's a shiny, but gonna go ahead and shield this. It's gonna be an Acid Spray, but that's fine. You can just Confusion it down and take that win, and that is gonna be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. So really well done. Let's go ahead and move into the final battle of the video. Thank you so much for sharing your battle experiences with us. Okay, really bad. We do see a switch right now. They switch into Glaceon, so super spicy by the opponent. Again, these early from the season, lower rank as well, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I love watching trainers of all battling skill, right? And I've heard from you guys that you like that as well. So Wigglytuff is coming in, and we're going to see a Fire Punch. Let's see if the Wigglytuff shields. At least, I mean, you want Switch, which is really good, right? They do shield it, but I would say that's fine. I mean, again, the Hex is double resisted, but that's totally fine. It doesn't really matter. We're going to see a Fire Punch come out, and that will get the shield. Hypno goes down. That's good. Well, it's not great, but I mean, at least it goes down. You still have a shield, able to shield this one up. You got to shield it. I mean, you can survive it, but like, you don't want the Scrafty on that Wigglytuff at all. They switch into Golbat, or Crobat, excuse me. You don't want the Scrafty on this either. But it's probably better off on this than the Wigglytuff, but we're going to see a Cross Poison, okay? So we're going to see probably an Ice Beam, and then charge up for a second one. You need one more for another one, and then switch out. Use Crafty as a sacrifice at this point, right? Actually, and then we don't even have to switch out. Never mind, that almost KO'd it. And out comes the Wigglytuff, and this is going to KO. And that's going to be a great game, very well played to both trainers. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.